Hey everybody out on YouTube, it's Jessica here, FitGirl15 on YouTube. I am recording a video today to talk about something that comes with Bell's palsy later on in your recovery with the condition, potentially. It doesn't happen to everybody. Thankfully, not everybody gets Bell's palsy to the same degree, and fortunately most people get Bell's palsy very mildly and will recover quickly. But this video is for those people who have been hit quite severely with their Bell's palsy and who maybe are dealing with residual effects year or so down the road, things that you never anticipated, and I'm just going to talk about what I've encountered and how I deal with these issues in my life. So yeah, this is 1 year, 10 months. I'm still experiencing what is called synkinesis, and I'm sure those of you who have Bell's palsy and have done some research online have also encountered this word and were like, what the heck does this mean? And well, it's not something that I'm going to have to worry about because I don't have it now. That was how I thought at the beginning. Oh, well, I don't have synkinesis yet. Had I known that it was something that you encounter once you're recovered, I would have been a little bit more concerned about it, but I didn't know anything. When I first got sick, I was clueless, as I'm sure a lot of you are, which is why you're watching my videos. So I'm hoping to shed some light on some of these issues and explain to you why I feel so strongly about what I do feel about with Bell's palsy and recovery of such a condition, because you know, I feel like I'm not one person who experienced, you know, a very unique form of Bell's palsy. I'm sure there's other people out there who have had Bell's palsy very similar to mine and who are dealing with these things you know, after the fact, just like me. And I don't think doctors are very knowledgeable when it comes to Bell's palsy. So you can go to as many doctors as you want to, but chances are if you go see 10 different doctors, you're going to get 10 different opinions on Bell's palsy. So how many of these doctors have actually experienced Bell's palsy firsthand? None of them. You know, it's not a super rare condition. It does happen to quite a few people, but as far as the medical staff goes, unless they've had it themselves, they don't know what they're dealing with. So when I got sick with Bell's palsy, I definitely reached out to my support network of people that have been through it or that are currently experiencing it and that have hands-on knowledge about what you should do to recover. So I hope you also appreciate my opinion, as it does come with a lot of experience, and I've done my own research, probably more than most doctors have done on Bell's palsy itself. So I may not know a ton about the facial nerve and all the inner workings of our face, but you know, having experienced what I have and knowing the recovery process that I've experienced gives me a little bit of you know, it gives my opinion a bit of backbone. So I hope that this helps you all out as well. So what synkinesis is it's the involuntary movement of a muscle when you're trying to move a different muscle. So for me, when I make any movements with my mouth, I get my eye moving as well. So like if I smile, you'll notice that my Bell's palsy eye slightly closes. Maybe not so much now. I think it has reduced quite a bit, the mouth-eye synkinesis, but when I do things like pout or make a kissy face, which I'll do, it's quite obvious when I make certain faces. So luckily it's not something that affects my vision. So it's just kind of like one of those things that is a little bit annoying, but I don't really notice it all that much in my, you know, day-to-day encounters with other people. And most people that I speak to that knew me before I got Bell's palsy and that know me today think I look 100% recovered. So you know what? If they are seeing me that way, I'm just gonna take it and run with it. Even though I know personally in my heart that I'm not the same, and that when I see myself in photos and even when I watch my videos, I'm not the same, and that I do have quite a bit of delayed movement in my Bell's palsy side. It is what it is, you know, and there's not much I can do now about, especially about the synkinesis. I think that the reason why I got my synkinesis is because I tried to do too much recovery before my body and my facial nerve was ready to accept and to benefit from these recovery exercises. You know, for the first month, and I guess I was under the impression that, like the doctor said, you're young, you're healthy, chances are you're going to be better in a month. And I pretty much took his advice and tried to do as much as I could to help the recovery along by going to acupuncture, getting facial exercises, massaging my face, you know, just doing a lot of things to try to promote healing. And I think as a result, I actually damaged things and caused some of the things that would have healed on their own to be delayed, and as well to be disrupted, and which is where the synkinesis comes from. So if you ever actually have looked at a chart that shows you your facial nerve and how it looks, the facial nerve runs up through a little hole in your skull, and it comes right through your face, right here by your ear, and then it fans out and it branches from your eye all the way up to your eyebrow, to your cheek, to your nose, to your mouth, to your lip, to your chin, like, and all the nerves are like, it's a branch, right? So it comes out and then it creates these little wee feelers, is what it looks like, that, you know, extend to the middle of your face. So some of these branches unfortunately get misdirected or redirected because with Bell's palsy, your facial nerve is being basically cut off from communication with your muscle and with the rest of the facial nerve. Right at this point, it's somehow being affected, and so those branches actually die. And then as you recover, the facial nerve can regain its path, but a lot of the small little branches have died. So when the facial nerve regrows, sometimes those branches take a totally different path. And that's where this whole cross-wiring has happened, because I bet you what happened with me is that now I don't have as many little branches on my facial nerve network. So this side of my face still has all those little wee branches. On this side, most of them are dead. So, you know, all the facial exercises in the world aren't going to regenerate those branches. I think I'm at a point now where I'm just having to accept what I've got and to improve on that. So now that I'm mostly recovered, I think facial exercises are a good idea. Acupuncture never hurts. Acupuncture will heal a lot of things in your body, more than just your face. So that's a great thing to do to promote healing. Getting extra sleep. I mean, it's difficult for most of us. I'm lucky I don't have kids. I don't have a family. So it's just me. I just have to look out for myself. So getting a little extra sleep is not always a difficult thing for me. So I try to do that when I can. Just getting more relaxation, taking hot baths, massage. You know, sometimes people look at massage as a treat, but actually it should be a really important part of our, you know, monthly routine. We're putting our body through a lot of stress with our daily routines. People don't understand, like, what do you mean stress? But, you know, everything you do could be added stress, whether it be good stress or bad stress. It's still hard on your system. So, you know, any little bit that you can do to balance the immune system and your emotional level always is beneficial. So I hope this little rambling about synkinesis has been useful and helpful to those of you who maybe are experiencing it or who have done some research on it and want to know more. I'll have to do another update once I do even more research on the topic, and hopefully I'll even have more insight for you later. So thanks for watching, and I always appreciate comments and suggestions, so just post below and I will try my best to reply as soon as I can. So take care, everybody. Recovery is not necessarily always fast, but it's always worth it. So I hope you all the best and take care of yourselves. Bye.